Hi guys, this is George with Accurate Maintenance channel. Today I'm going to do a quick review of DEWALT miter saw. It's a 10-inch 20-volt cordless miter saw, and we're going to be cutting some baseboards and some crown moldings with it. So stick around. At the end I'll give you my opinion about this tool, if it's really worth $400 plus tax or not. Let's go ahead and open this one up and see what it came with. So it has a vacuum cleaner adapter. It came with a clamp, which I never really use. But when you have a longer pieces, like long baseboards or long crown molders, maybe it would come in helpful. Okay, so I'll put that to the side. Okay, so what's that? Okay, here we have a dust bag. User manual with wrench, and that's I assume the wrench to replace the blade on the saw. We have this thing here, and I'm thinking this is just a counterbalance for miter saw. This part is getting inserted on the back. My first impression about this saw, it is very compact. It's about the same size as a 10-inch saw that I had. And also, it's pretty light. I mean, it's loaded with solid aluminum pieces here, but it's quite light for compared to many others. Wow, very nice tool, and the fact that it runs on 20-volt batteries, it makes a big difference. So we're gonna go ahead and try a few cuts on it. Okay. Here's what we're going to be cutting today. We have a 4.5-inch baseboard, 5.25-inch crown molding, 3.5-inch crown molding, 4-inch baseboard, and 3.25-inch baseboard, which is this is the most common type what you can find in home installations. And what I have here is a 4 amp hour power pack 20-volt battery. We're just gonna use that on this saw right now. All right. So far I'm very impressed with this saw. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna try all of our baseboards, all three sizes, and we're gonna do 45-degree angles on them, and just I wanted to see if all of them are cleared by the blade. Let's start with the smallest one, 3¼ inch, and we'll set it at 45-degree angle. Go, nice and clean cut. Even though that's not a trim blade there, it's for the rough lumber, but it does it did okay job cutting it. So okay, so that was a 3¼ inch. Now we're gonna try a 4-inch on 45-degree. There you go. Okay, now the largest one we have, which is 4.5 inch baseboard. No problem here. Looks like we could go an extra, I'm thinking at least ½ inch, maybe an inch larger than 4.5. Maybe it'll take 5 inch, I just don't have it with me. Okay, so now we're gonna try crown moldings. And okay, so what we're gonna do 45s on both sides, and then put them together, see what they look like. First, let me make 2 pieces. So I'll have to cut across. All right. So we'll do 45. And we'll set it like this. It's gonna be in rested position. Okay, so now we can check it out. Here's our crown molding. As you can see, we have a perfect cut and we have a perfect angle. That's for 3.5 inch crown molding. It works perfect on that size. All right, let's try 5.25 inch crown molding. Not sure how that's gonna work, but why not to try it, right? So I make 2 pieces out of it first. Once again, this is 5.25 inch crown molding that we're cutting right now. made the first cut without any issue. So let's try it on the other side. Okay guys, here's our 5¼ inch crown, and look, it's a perfect angle and a perfect cuts. Okay, just a couple more points that I wanted to notice. So we have automatic locking positions. Looks like one is at 0 degrees, 10, 25.5, 35, 45, and that's it. Same goes to the other side. Exact same locations where you can lock it permanently. Now, when you press this thing down, then the device is locked and you cannot move to change your degree. You just press it upwards and then it's ready to go. I was looking around to see where I can put this wrench, and I found this spot here on the back. If you can see right here, there's a clamp right here and the hole where you can slide that wrench, and then it locks in place. That's where you can keep it so you don't lose it. Alright guys, so now the question is, would I recommend this saw to a friend of mine? I would definitely recommend it. This saw does everything that a regular 10-inch miter saw by DEWALT used to do, except you don't need to mess with cords. And that's the big plus. Sometimes you just need to make like 1 or 2 cuts and you don't feel like bringing all those cords out and setting everything up. You take this saw, put it next to your work vehicle, and just make those cuts and be done with it. So out of scale 0 to 10, where 10 is the best, I would give it 10 plus, but I would see how it works in the next year, and then I will give you guys another opinion how it went through the year of work. You guys have a good one. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, always text me in my YouTube account, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.